Hello and welcome to first look at Omerta City of Gangsters. Uh, this is a game. There's no music playing in the background. I turned it off just in case there's any copyright claims. But it was pretty good, by the way. This is a game that when I heard about it, I was pretty excited. I pre-ordered it immediately, and I went to download it from GOG.com this morning and I looked at the reviews it got. They really shit on the game, so apparently it's not very good. So I'm a little bit scared. It's the most I've paid for a game in a long time. So let's just start. And that guy looks a bit like me. When you grew up enough, your father decided that you should learn diligence and learn a trade. You became apprenticed to probably the shopkeeper. The most ridiculous feat you managed to pull off during your youth was stealing the key for the village mayor's wine cellar and drinking most of it before you were discovered rustling and that. When you were 16 years old, you fell in love with the prettiest girl in the village. Her brother challenged you to a duel. Since you were challenged, you got to pick the weapon. It was I'll let the enemy pick because I'm a gentleman. You decided to leave Sicily and immigrate to America because I had an affair. You can review your difficulty level. What I read is that the game has unbalanced difficulty. It's apparently at times it's really easy and then it becomes impossible, but we'll go medium and hope that I get
America.
Let's listen.
Here I am, fresh off the boat. $5 in my pocket, dreaming the American dream. I had to get my feet on the ground pretty damn quick. In the land of the brave, the wicked go unpunished. In the land of the free, freedom is an expensive commodity, even the freedom to have a drink. Success is never about hard work or fate cutting you some slack right when you need it. Success comes from giving the people what they need, when they need it.
I see.
I got a drink 5 minutes after I arrived in Atlantic City. The Prohibition hasn't changed much here. Tourists still flock to the world's playground for a drink and a round at the tables. Me, Freddie Tonino, and Squigs got a room in the less prestigious part of town. We scraped up what cash we had and got our hands into the booze trade.
Okay. First level. That was one long loading screen. Jesus. A game this small and it's still loading.
Welcome to Atlantic City, boss. Let's look around our new home.
Okay. You know what? I am going to put a little bit of Does that sound like copyright music? Just a little bit. I hope the effects actually cover it up mostly. But resume. And
I found us a nice place to stay near the famous boardwalk.
well, that's good. Select your hideout. It's this one with the fedora.
Since we're new in Atlantic City, boss, we should learn what we can about the district and gather some information.
Use buildings with the question mark sign above them to get information about the neighborhood. Select the shop by clicking on the building or the sign above it. Okay. Spend some money to get the information you need. What's this? I'll be a big spender.
Good job, boss. I eagerly await your return.
Yeah. Assignments take time to complete. A gangster can tackle only one assignment at a time and will be unavailable for the duration of that assignment. Wait for the boss to return from his assignment. Okay?
Looks like you found a couple of independent breweries, boss. We can steal some beer from them.
Great. Independent businesses offer many opportunities such as buying, stealing and selling alcohol. Aggressive actions such as the raid will lower your relations with the business owner and he may refuse to visit with you. Select one of the buildings with the beer mug sign and use the raid action to steal some beer. Okay. Well, I'll raid this one next to me. Don't have to carry the beer all the way over the street.
Time to get my hands dirty.
There are far too many opportunities for you to handle alone, boss. Why don't you bring in Squigs to help?
Alright. You can hire additional gangsters and blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Double click. And switch. Hire. Sure. Pause.
Hi, boss. I heard that you found some guys stealing illegal alcohol. We should steal their beer.
Yeah, we should, but don't get so excited. It's dangerous work. We can't afford to buy the alcohol, we can simply take it by force. Who's going to stop us? It's not like they can call the police. Damn right. Raid and
You don't have to repeat that.
you know, I was kind of hoping that I'd see my guys, and I do see him, but this is so far. No. And I'm waiting, and
You want something done right? Do it yourself.
Good work, boss. Now we can sell the beer and make some real money. I heard some Irishman is looking to buy beer. You should talk to him.
the most profitable deals usually come from bar. Okay. Click on the jobs button, probably from the menu. Uh, oh no. Sorry guys, it's just my first day in Mafia and I'm
You don't have many
I don't know
contacts
what
yet, but
to
that'll soon change, boss. In the meantime, you should maybe make a deal
I've
with
never
the
been
Irish.
in a Mafia before. I don't know what to do. And I'm a bit tired. But I wanted to start the game anyway. Beer.
I was almost hit by a brick on the road today. Now I'm rethinking my life. I should buy some beer, open a pub, and give up me life of crime and racketeering.
Yeah.
Got a lot of work to do.
The job's underway, boss. You can take a look around the district while we wait for the job to finish.
Use jobs to buy low and sell high and you'll be making tons of money in no time. Or I could record gameplay videos, upload them on YouTube and earn money that way. That's the easiest, fastest way. Jobs, blah blah. Take time. Well,
Boss, the job's done and we've got the money. We should use it to explore the district for more opportunities.
so far that those business stuff hasn't, the game hasn't really wowed me yet. Locate and question and inform. This one? Well, now I have beer, so I'll...
A real boss ain't afraid of grunt work.
Exactly. And, well, should I... I don't have any beer to sell, so...
Boss, I can't find Squigs anywhere. I'm afraid something may have
What do
happened.
you mean? He's right under there. Oh. All of a sudden he's behind bars.
Got a lot of work to do.
Huh.
Boss, some people saw Squigs get jumped by 3 goons. They dragged them into their car and drove off away from the boardwalk.
Icon. Is it this one? People say that some shady characters have been seen going in and out of here. The description fits the goons that took Squigs. Sneak in the warehouse to find and rescue Squigs. Sneaking mission. I'm good at stealth, so this is going to be easy.
Time to get my hands
What
dirty.
the fuck? Paid $15 salaries? He's been taken. Who the fuck did I pay that $15 to? He's behind fucking bars. I'm not...
Great.
Well, yeah, great. Guy's fucking behind... I don't... Who the hell did I pay that $15 to? Because Squeaks wasn't around to cash it in. Rescue him and escape. In this tutorial you will learn how to command your henchmen in tactical combat. Well, all I have is myself, so I'll play with myself.
Thanks for saving me from those thugs, boss. I would have taken them out myself if they hadn't snuck up on me like that.
So I think what I'm gonna do you most likely when you're watching this, I played the tutorial bits, and as per usual I'm thinking about cutting them. I played the first combat, I played a little bit of beyond this point, what you see here, and I played the final combat of this chapter, I guess. And let me just... Well, I decided to restart and record a second look instead of our first look, because during the first look I fell rather silent apart from cursing the game. I'm cursing the game because it's shit. At least this first campaign mission has been shit. This is... I really do understand why people wrote so horrible reviews. This game, let's first of all, this game was released yesterday. That's the year 2013, and the gameplay in the town looks, well, you move around, and all you can do this is move around 360 degrees. You can zoom in, doesn't really matter. You can zoom out, doesn't matter. There was one combat mission I just did. What we do is level up to put perks, and let's do this quick. Let's just, you know, more health, better damage, and so on.
Now that you've dealt with the distractions, we should return to the task at hand. Making money.
We should return to the task at hand, the actual game. Let's just take a look at what the gameplay is. That's your hideout. I think I'm cutting the entire tutorial out, so that's your hideout. What you do, you can upgrade it, more storage for your stolen loot. You can decorate it, pay for nicer looking rooms, which it looks like shit right about now. And then I bought something there on my previous try. Looked ever so slightly better. It had, I think, a chair or two. Anyway, that's your house. You can upgrade it and stuff. That's it. What you do is you click these icons here. Well, first of all, you click these icons, send a guy there.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Then you wait. And wait. And meanwhile you wait, you send another guy to raid a place.
I'm in a rush, boss.
And you wait. And this is the game. So far. This is the actual... and you wait, and I don't see any way to actually speed up the gameplay. This is... This is what you do. You can't... And he's done. Now,
You want something done
he's
right?
done, so...
Do it yourself.
He found places of interest, which means... more places to raid.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Yep. And he's done.
Every dog has its day.
Now, he has beer, so he can be sent
I'm
to
in a rush,
supply
boss.
a restaurant. And you wait. And, yeah. So far, exhilarating. $40 game, released yesterday.
You want something done right? Do it yourself.
Now I can raid more places. I don't. You need firearms, but can sell. But I can't do a drive-by because I don't have firearms. I'd have to find a place to do where I could.
Got a lot of work to do.
Boss, it's those damn thugs again. The ones
And that was the first mission. Let's see the combat. The oh so great combat. Fantastic combat. I forgot to check if I could hire more people, but shouldn't use the auto resolve. But yeah, the loading times. I think I'm going to. The first loading screen of the game, incredibly long. Most of these, alright. Okay, and
Time to get a move on.
let's take a look at the combat. This is what the game looks. And by the way, I didn't turn the graphics down a whole lot, so it doesn't get much better than this. Because this game, I noticed I could run pretty well, even with fraps on. So
See me and you die.
there's an opponent there. And if
I'll take care of him.
so, it's the same. Oh, well, fuck. But it's the same idea as in XCOM, where you move around and it shows you that where you're in cover. And one thing strange about the combat is if you go cover, let's say if I could, and I went cover here, and the enemy had a straight line of sight, just because the character is right next to the wall, for some reason it adds to the cover no matter where you're shooting from. So, you know, you can shoot a guy right in the back of his head, right from the next tile over. I mean, right next to the guy. It's still, the cover still gives cover, which it shouldn't, because you basically, the guy's getting flanked. One thing you must always remember is you can shoot wherever you want and accidentally shoot. If I click here, it might not actually hit the guy. You have to make absolutely sure. Several times I missed with 95% in a row, so I had like 3 shots, 95% each, and they all missed. And then I had another 2 shots with only 8% chance to hit, and they hit. So the aiming is a bit
On it.
it doesn't seem like it. I paid a lot of money for the game. The most I paid for a game in quite a while. And this is the game. And you go there and you... and you turn and turn. The enemies always seem to... they don't... it's not like XCOM where... or basically any tactical combat game. You don't take cover. Well, the player does. I did anyway, as you can see. But the enemy doesn't give a shit about cover. It always rushes you. Always. And that's one thing I find strange. Like, the enemies behind a column has a gun. They run right next to you just to shoot, knowing full well they can't. I sound pretty excited, and that's because
Ready, boss.
Because the game, this. That's an melee enemy, incredibly dangerous, as I noticed. Basically, really dangerous. So, and you can't move once you've activated. So the point of
I need a doctor.
the point of the game giving you movement points and action points separately doesn't mean you can move a bit, shoot, and move more. Like, it would add a nice tactical element, but you can't do that. And
Nothing personal.
only cool thing that I like about is actually
Nothing personal.
you can shoot several guys at a time, which in many games you can't. You can only hit one guy. If you miss and hit another guy, it's always only one guy in other games. That's cool in this game, that with a shotgun you can actually shoot several guys, but otherwise this game is shit. It's absolute horse shit. And it's a new game.
Time to get a move on.
That's one thing I can't.
Time to meet your maker.
And I won, apparently. And I haven't. I lost that battle before. Oh. This is probably a horrible first look, but
Those goons were persistent until I taught them a lesson. I doubt they'll be coming back soon. There we were. Me, Squigs, and the Stiffs. They jumped us, and they got what they deserved. Squigs lost 2 of his fingers. I lost the man I was before. There and then, smoking gun in my hand, dead bodies all around me, I realized that I'd passed the point of no return. If the law couldn't protect me and mine, I had no use for it. If there were no paying jobs for me, I'd be my own employer, make my own rules. And if that makes me a gangster, then yes, I am a gangster.
well, I do like the music. I do like those cutscene or slideshow type of. I like the voiceover. I really do like the voice work and music and cutscenes, but the gameplay not so much.
Things didn't pan out exactly as I planned, boys. Seems like we'll be having some competition in our new line of work. We're gonna protect what's ours. And if anyone tries to get their dirty hands on it, well, they're in for a beating.
So... oh.
Nice to meet you, lad. The name is Emmett, but everyone calls me Doc. I heard you're looking to get into the booze business.
Let's hire Doc. I'm tired and not. I don't think that I'm angry at the
Thanks,
game
boss.
because I'm
Now let's
tired.
get a
I
wiggle
think
onto
I'm
that
mostly
brewery.
tired because the game sucks. I paid $40 fucking, pre-ordered it, looked great. The game was released yesterday, and it looks like a game from, let's see, I think it looks crappier than Gangland for PC, and Gangland was real-time battles, but the same base idea, and Gangland came, well, let's look. Gangland came out 2004. That was 9 years ago. And it actually, when you look at Gangland, the stills on the back cover of the box looks actually much better than, of course it could be they just put the best looking possible images, but Gangland 9 years ago, it had the same basic idea. You had a town, you moved around the town, you hired guys, you had fronts, you had back businesses, but the combat was real time. At least I recall it being real time. Real time strategy, yes. So this game just released and it's a load of crap. I'm not going. I mean, it expects me to now keep clicking around. That's my house. Send a guy there. Whoop
I
the
won't beat my
fucking
gums,
do.
boss.
And this is probably a horrible first look because I'm just. Well, I'm not going to pre-order anything from Calypso Media again. I'm fucking Tropico 4. Same developer, same publisher. Also a disappointment, just a remake of the previous game. This, a new title, new.
Every dog has its day.
This is the overworld map gameplay. You saw the combat. Yeah. That's the. If I, of course, it could be some one of those games where you play. I think I'm going to end this first look early. Well, actually, I played it quite a while, but I'm going to cut most of it. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. The game is shit. Don't buy it at that price. Wait it until it's $4.99 on GOG.com, because Even then it might be a little bit too expensive, but then you can wait for the sale when it's $2.55 or whatever. And great music, great voice acting. I like the cutscenes, the style. I like the premise. You know, 1920s Prohibition era, gangsters. But the gameplay, who the hell plays that? It's like you can play it for a couple of hours a week, maybe, and get through the game and enjoy the music and voice acting, but that, I just can't get over it. It's the game. I got so excited when I read the developer interview, or when the guy answered people's questions on GOG.com. I got so excited, you know, like bribing politicians, and you take over businesses, and you have more than 20 businesses to take, possible businesses to own, and you know there's fronts, and then there's what you do in the back of the business, and everything the guy said sounded so interesting. And this is the game. The combat sucks, even by, I mean, the combat doesn't even compare to Jagged Alliance 2 combat. That game was released when? Let me look that up. 2002. Game released 11 years ago. Combat much better. This doesn't even come close. I'm going to end it here. I said that probably 10 minutes ago before I went into mad rage rant, but I'm going to see if I can record more XCOM Enemy Unknown fuck around and make up for this piece of shit. Goodbye.